again, what Steve Jobs is supposed to be the father of creativity and all that stuff. But you know that people hated him. Right? The people in his company hated him so much so that, not all of them, but they loved his creativity, but they also hated the fact that he was so bossy. He even gets involved if you want to develop if you want to select the furniture for your kitchen or the canteen, he would tell you which color, which shape, etc. Okay? So when they were developing the new iPad, the first design, the head of the development had gone and given the iPad. He had said, okay. And then he says, I don't like it. Okay, so they call everyone, and then he takes a pistol out, a revolver, and he gives it on the kitchen table and says, if you want, you can shoot me, but I don't really like this idea. Okay? And you know why he didn't like the idea? Because the iPad was flat. Okay? And when he threw it, you can't really pick up a flat thing. Okay? Which is why the new iPad, you see the corners curved out. So he said, treat it like a notebook. If you are going to make the iPad your next notebook, talk a whole lot of people. But at the end of the day, he made sense too. And in your day-to-day work, sometimes you know you're doing the right thing. But how you say it and getting people to believe in it makes a bigger sense. You know, sometimes the CEO say, okay, go climb the mountain. Believing in it, then the point is lost. Do you get the point? So spend more time in getting the idea first across to the people. Okay? Spend more time on that. Which is why I said minimum of 6 to 1 year. When writing your answers, minimum of 6 to 1 year, have that time scale drawn. Otherwise, your examiner will think that you are not very practical, that you are very theoretical. And at MBA, what is expected is that more prolonged. Last 2 weeks is nothing great, guys. I mean, right? I got caught in the hard part. It's interesting actually. So all this. My hotel is next to the American embassy, right? In Bangladesh. And I can see the Hartal thing that I experienced was nothing major. It was just it was done by the opposition party, so nothing major. But watch the video if you have time. It's called Innocence of the Muslims. You'd understand why they are so annoyed, because anyone who, and I personally, you should do stuff like that. You have to respect people's beliefs, so you should do stuff like that. It's pretty horrible. It's blatant. It's on YouTube still. Innocence of the Muslims.
Question.
Clear?
Real one. Basically, in your experience, where do you think, where did you work in a company? Because why I'm asking this is, see how you use it.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually true. Anything, I mean, see, particular, I can relate this very often because being natural death. So even the top guys don't even support it. They will just very procrastinate, right? But certain things like, for example, SAP, benefits unbelievable amount of control, manager. You have so much of autonomy in your thing, right? But if you know that someone is observing you in
empires of control.
Yeah. We wouldn't want, see, we have our own republics in our companies. Structured to be. You know, the marketing guys should have one say, the finance guys should have another say. They would understand each other. Right? But I have been in companies where you see, you know, the head of finance goes head on with the head of marketing, and it becomes very unpleasant. So, most important part is